I've got food poisoning and I'm absolutely hating life today.
Our Vicuñas route started relatively uneventfully. We knew there would be some bad gravel and a big climb ahead of us, so we took it easy the first day and didn't push on past the Termas de Enkelga. Little did we know that things would turn a bit sour from there.
What's for dinner tonight?
Some Chilean delicacy, like Twinkies, but I just had noodles. So, yeah, noodles and some like soya meat, which was good. At this hot springs place that we were allowed to stay for the night. So
Yeah, they don't look very hot, but they were nice and warm.
they were, yeah, they were nice. It was actually ice cold when we got out because the wind was blowing. So sitting in it was really nice. It was like freezing. But yeah, really cool spot, and glad we could stay here.
Yeah, totally. The lady was very nice to let us stay here. How's the stomach?
It's still a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
The food poisoning got the last couple of days in Pisiga. It'll take a couple more days to get normal, I think. It's like feels very heavy and occasional pangs of like cramp. So, but yeah, it's not a bad experience.
I've got food poisoning and I'm absolutely hating life today. That's all I can say.
Boiling some rice in our 5-star hotel. Why are we eating plain rice?
I'm ill, got food poisoning, just feel really miserable, and yeah, life's pretty tough today, but luckily we were in a place where we could find somewhere to stay, and you went to see the Konaf Rangers, and they gave us some rice and some drugs, and they were just very friendly, and yeah, so I've been kind of napping most of the day and feeling a bit miserable. Yeah.
How far did we cycle today?
1.8 kilometers, and I think I pushed half of it.
Officially our lowest day, so another milestone.
Yeah.
The least we've cycled the whole trip.
Yeah.
But there was no way we could continue. We both, I mean, you're absolutely feeling miserable. I feel pretty grim as well.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
one of those things, apparently, unfortunately, which comes with the territory of this sort of travel.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really tough at the moment because we're literally like in the middle of nowhere. So we're lucky to find this town because it's basically once we leave this town, there's nothing for quite a while. Not looking very well, are you?
Now it's my turn.
It's your turn.
The demon, the food poisoning demon, has struck me well and truly. Oh, just as we were thinking about going tomorrow, it's not happening. No chance.
How's life today?
Today's my turn
Yeah.
to be struck down by the devils of food poisoning. Just feeling really wiped out, like after a night of puking. It's pretty exhausting. So yeah, another day in this ghost town, basically. But hopefully tomorrow we're good to push forward. Ready to go?
Yeah. 2 days in Kelge.
Enkelga, yeah, that's the name of
ghost town.
Yeah, with 20 residents. Definitely not a place to be, but
No.
we had no choice.
There's no shop, there's no nothing, so we've just been living off what we brought with us, suffering through the food poisoning. But we're good today, I think.
Yeah, we feel better, yeah.
Yeah.
And excited actually. Excited to go.
Okay, gracias.
Okay, muchas gracias. Ciao. It was nice to be out of the cold, dark room and get going again. The smoky volcano Isluga got us excited about continuing, and the cute llamas kept us entertained all day.
So this is the wee house we found, where we decided to camp for the night. This was actually a room within the house, and here we would pitch the tent. Very nice and clean actually. So it's a house with a view. Not bad at all.
Yeah, beautiful. We finished cycling quite early today. So what's happening now?
Star Wars.
Oh yeah. Another day, another flat tire. And we thought we'd start early today.
So in the mad rush yesterday, I stupidly, which I know not to do, put the patch on when the inner tube was inflated, which is a bad idea. Realised it once I'd done it, but I thought, oh, it looks okay, but no, it wasn't. It was completely shriveled up today when we looked. So it was the old patch that was causing the problem. So not a fresh puncture, just silly. So that's another lesson learned. It took us approximately 4 hours to cycle 20 kilometers. The roads were extremely sandy and we had to push a lot, especially after we briefly crossed into Bolivia to avoid a bigger climb on the Chilean side. Viva's bike had another surprise planned for us. We're at 4,500 meters now. Just been pushing through the sand for the last mile. It's been really tough.
What are you doing?
Doing a puncture again.
Why is that a puncture?
Because the same patch we put on this morning, which we'd replaced from yesterday, was completely messed up. The rim is pinching the patch and we don't have any smaller patches, so we've just replaced the tube. And hopefully that's it.
Yeah, terrible timing, isn't it?
Yeah. Got a big day as well, so
Every day is a big day.
This is like a
in our
monster.
life.
Today's a monster of a day.
No, it's not. All the effort paid off, and our reward was a stunning view of the Salar da Surire. It's nice here, huh?
Really nice.
Super lovely. We have an absolutely lovely lunch view, but there's one caveat. What is it?
Our lunch is disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting.
We bought these grated anchovies in water and salt, thinking it'd be like tuna or something, but it looks like somebody's just taken a handful of clay-like soil and stuffed it in the tin.
Yeah,
It tastes pretty much how it looks as well.
it's so disgusting. I don't know. The crackers are really helping, but it's depressing because we bought like 5 tins of this.
Yeah,
and
we've got a lot of it.
I'm not eating it unless we're starving. But yeah, the view is nice.
The Termas de Poyoquere were incredible, but the water was extremely hot. We tried various access points, but we couldn't find a way to enjoy the termas. All we managed to do was to mildly burn our legs.
We reached the Conaf Ranger Station. However, the only living creatures around were dozens of vizcachas, very cute rodents resembling rabbits. They kept us entertained all night and couldn't resist video bombing us. Someone decided to join us for dinner. Where is this place?
It is a Conaf kind of office, you could say. It's like kind of Chile's Park Ranger service, which is completely dead. There's nobody here, so we camped here last night, and it was a really good spot.
Yeah, it was very sheltered, and they have water tap outside, so
Yeah,
it's very, very handy. And then obviously the view of the salt flats and the volcanoes
nice.
behind. Beautiful. Very, very
Yeah.
beautiful.
4,300 meters. So it was a cold night again, but
Felt really cold actually, but
Yeah.
none of the water bottles were frozen this morning. Well, yesterday when we camped, it felt quite warm, but the water bottles were frozen, so it's like
yeah, I don't
a
really
bit
understand
inconsistent.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
and there was vizcachas everywhere.
yeah, super cute.
These like things that look like rabbits at first glance, but they're actually a type of rodent.
Yeah, they look like kind of a squirrel and rabbit mix.
Yeah,
They're very funky.
and they're very agile. Like they can jump like really high, good 5-6 feet. I saw some of them jump,
Yeah,
and some of them are bouncing around like
yes.
really active all night actually.
Especially the babies, they were just like going
Yeah.
crazy.
So it was really
Yeah.
interesting to watch. And
Yeah, but today we are aiming for Guayati Guayatire?
Guayatire, I think it's called.
Or maybe beyond that, depends how it goes with the road, because you can't really plan here. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it gets really, really sandy, and then the progress is really slow.
Yeah, the road's very mixed, like a lot of washboards and sand, and just sometimes it kind of gets okay for a while, but then the wind appears, and yeah,
Yeah, a bit of everything.
so we'll just push on now. It's about 9 o'clock and see how far we managed to get today.
Excited actually.
Yeah, be good.
Good morning.
Morning.
Where are we?
In somebody's back garden.
In Guayatire.
Guayatire, yeah.
It's very weird because yesterday we arrived here and there wasn't anyone in the entire town, like nobody. Absolute ghost town. We walked
Deserted.
around, we didn't see anyone.
Yeah.
So we sat in the main square for a while, and then a bus dropped off 3 people,
Yeah.
and we asked them if we could camp here because we thought this was Conav's place, and they said yes. And
Because there's toilets here, so we thought, it has to be like some official like park rangers thing or something.
yeah, and it was marked on Iowa land.
Yeah.
So we pitched a tent, and then you noticed that there was a puncture
Yeah.
in a front tire.
Yeah, and then so we fixed the puncture, or starting to fix the puncture, and some lady showed up, and it turns out we're camped right next to her bedroom, and her kitchen is there, and her bathroom is there. So this is basically someone's back garden. We're a bit mortified, but she was so nice. She
She
couldn't
was so
have cared
kind.
less. She even gave us hot water
Yeah.
for tea. She just brought it out to us, didn't even ask. She was really friendly and
She was so
kind of apologised. We were a bit sheepish, and she was just like, "Oh no, don't worry, absolutely fine, no problem. Yeah, no need to be sorry, no need to thank me. Like, everything's absolutely fine. Please, just adelante, like just keep going about your thing." So yeah, it's just a testament to Chilean people again, I think. The Vicuñas route officially ends in Putre. However, once we reached road number 11, we turned the opposite way and headed towards Parinacota, since we still had enough supplies to continue north. We were sad to leave the wilderness behind, but very grateful for smooth tarmac.